What's up, guys? We're
Hello,
back. Long
twice in
time
a
no
row.
see, man. um, yeah, we went hunting today. It was a. I don't know how you felt about it, but this is one of my best. I feel like this was one of my best hunts ever because of
Well,
the value. Yeah, the value versus what we spent. But yeah,
yeah,
what
you
were your
you
thoughts?
made out like a bandit. You made out like a bandit. I'm happy with what I picked up, but I'm nowhere near in the same neighborhood as you. Um, no, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I'm kind of sad that I didn't film more because I really just like had one lousy tiny clip from the outside and
Yeah,
totally forgot about it. Because we're just having too much fun. I mean, it wasn't. There was a lot of stuff going on over at not the first place, but the second place was kind of busy, so wouldn't have been the right thing to be filming. But yeah, it was a great day.
yeah. You
Absolutely.
want to go over where we hit up our itinerary today?
Yeah, yeah. So I picked Otaku up in the morning. We went over to Ancient Comics, and the goal was to. I mean, we always look a little bit of everything, but the goal was to hit the 25-cent bins. As far as I know, that's the only place that still has a 25-cent bin, or at least worth talking about it. I think we've discovered somewhere a 25-cent box, but
Hmm.
like the majority of those books were torn to pieces. So it was like,
Yeah.
um, you know, not worth looking into. But
We were really
his,
going in with the intent to buy a lot of quarter bin books that were key books that we could sell that had resellability for like 5 to 3 bucks, maybe more, right? So that was the mindset. We didn't want to just pick up anything or everything. We were just going to be selective on key issues, um, maybe things that could improve with the press, and I picked up a lot of that kind of stuff today.
yeah, I did okay in that regard. I think you have a better eye for that, and I think you definitely picked up the better things. I mean, nonetheless, I'm happy about what I got.
All right.
Yeah.
You
So
want to start
so
you want to start there at the quarter bins then?
yeah. So quarter bits is basically where I definitely picked up the majority of my stuff. Uh, you want my start with my stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear
Yeah.
stuff.
All right. Actually, so there was I paid $3.50 right about. So all of it was quarter bins except for one book, which is a dollar bin book. It's in the press right now. So that was Green Arrow #1 from the '80s series. So I'm pressing that right now. Um, Giving it a
That's a
quick,
Mike that's a Mike Grell cover.
yeah,
There's a Space Needle in the background. It's a really cool Green Arrow cover.
yeah.
That's a $10 book, right?
That's according to Key Collector, it's a $10 book. I have come across uh, I have come across that book actually at half price book, and I left it because it had too many spine ticks. This one is a clean copy. It had one minor spine tick that I'm hoping to get out right now with the press, so I can, you know, put the maybe put the $10 on there, but like I'll be flexible with it. So let's look into the quarter bin stuff that I got here. So um,
Yeah.
JSA Alex Ross cover. Um,
Nice.
I have one for sale already, but I picked this up because this is a rare newsstand, and you
I don't even
pointed it
have
out
that.
to me.
I don't even have that.
Yeah.
I don't have a
So
newsstand JSA Shazam Alex Ross Shazam. That's a dope ass cover.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good pickup,
So
man. For a quarter,
for a
guys,
quarter,
for a quarter. Newsstand.
it,
It's clean, right? It looks really good.
it is fairly clean. Yeah, I don't think it would be a 9.8 or anything,
No, it
but
wouldn't be a 9.8, but it could be a 9.4.
yeah, yeah, it's definitely fairly clean. And like I said, I mean that's from an era where you really don't see um, that many many newsstands anymore,
That's a
right?
nice
So
pickup, Jens. Okay, that's a nice pickup.
yeah,
That's gonna look real clean after you press it, and you put in like nice mylar. Whew. You put like
yeah.
$50 on that raw.
I don't know about $50, but
Well, maybe twenty
we'll see.
dollars.
Yeah.
$20. 25 cents to $20 is pretty good.
Um, got this one here, Parallax. I think this is a one shot. Not really a key, but just with
Spec book.
the
Yeah,
yeah little specking here, right?
I
So
like
at a
it.
quarter, I think
Good,
that's a
good,
good thing.
good spec for a quarter, man.
Yeah. And then also another one that you handed to me, the Marvel X-Men collection by Jim Lee.
Yeah,
So that's
it's for your
the
Jim Lee
trading
collection.
cards.
Yeah.
The trading cards. So this one actually, this one's most likely going to stay with me um, because of the cool art. Um, we have these here. I don't think this is necessarily a key. It's Shadow of the Bad, number 18, God of Fear, but it's a part of the Nightfall, and it's very clean. So that's why I picked that one up. Um,
This is a
this
cool one.
one,
Yeah, this is a cool one. Oh,
this
I thought
one
you were
is
gonna
Weapon
show the other.
X.
I thought you were gonna show the other Nightfall book.
Oh, actually, yeah, good idea.
That's better
Where did I
sequencing.
put this one? Yeah, so this is Night's End. Part 10 is the other book,
Yeah, look at
which
that one. That's a
is
newsstand.
yeah, Legends of the Dark Knight. So that's a nice
Ooh,
little copy.
that's also Night's End. Yeah, not Nightfall. Night's End. Yeah,
Yeah. So
good
that
book.
one, and then the one I just alluded to, Weapon X number one.
Nice.
That one has like a
Adam
little
Kubert.
has a bigger tick right here, so this might end up in the dollar bin. I would think maybe, I don't know. Otherwise, besides that tick, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, that's
Um,
a good dollar bin book. Someone
yeah.
will buy it.
This one, I think they almost the entire run of Grimjack in the 25 cent, and I've
Okay.
picked this up before. This one is, I believe, if there's one or two keys in the whole run, I don't know what it is. This one is the only one worth picking up, in my opinion, because there's a crossover with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles into here, and that's
Ooh,
why I picked this up.
nice.
Which is the only reason why it kind of makes it worth picking up. I don't think that
How
any of
much
the
is
other
it?
books have any value. Um, don't recall. I mean, I'll just double check. I think it's my copy is still a little bit cleaner than this one, so I thought that this looked cleaner than mine at first, but just getting this real quick. It's a
I'm
five
also gonna
dollar
look
book.
up. I'm also looking up stuff as we discuss.
Yeah, so it's a
So don't
$5
mind us.
book.
And
Yeah,
I'm not focused on the chat, guys. I'm just going to be focused on my phone for a minute. So uh, chime away. I'm sure Ron, Gordon, Fanboy. Who else? Who else has been joining us recently? Um, anybody from your channel?
um, no, I think mostly like people that go on both
Marcel
our
might join us
channels.
tonight. Marcel might join us tonight.
Yeah, it's a little bit too early for him with the time, but we'll
Okay.
see. Maybe he might stream it
Um,
later.
yeah. All right. So
Yeah,
identity crisis. Are you done?
Identity
No.
Crisis. I have three more here from the bin. So
Okay.
this one
Keep
here I
going.
thought was really cool. Moon Knight cover, Moon Knight and the Punisher.
David Finch,
Not
right?
um, I would have to look it up. Not sure right now.
Okay.
Uh, cool cover. Not the highest value. It's probably like a $3 book, but I think it looks really fantastic. And
Nice.
these two I picked up, and I have a few more in my for sale box there. So these are Man of Steel and DC Universe. I think this one is around $15.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, they're actually, and I was looking. I forgot one of the two because I was looking up at recent sales because the hack there actually hasn't been. Might be this one. I don't think there has been any recent sales on this one or the next one, so I can show it right away too because it's also a DC universe, which is Superman 91,
Nice.
and yeah, uh, value wise, one of these was like around $5 or something like that. But again, there wasn't any recent sales, so we'll see.
So
We'll
that's
see.
super rare. That's super
Yeah,
rare.
yeah. So one was 15, one was 5 without any recent sales. So
Wow.
yeah, that plus the one in the press. That was my haul from Ancient Comics. Um, now it's your turn.
Dude, that's flexing, man. That was incredible. Um, all right, well, let me flex a little bit too. You know me, I just dug through pretty much like I think I left like the last four boxes or something. I I felt
I
like
went through those. Yeah,
I went through that pretty good last time as well, so I didn't bother finishing. But yeah, I went through a lot of boxes today. I was on the floor and all that. But these are we picked up uh $4 worth of dollar quarter bin books. So that's roughly 16 books we picked up out of the quarter bin. Okay, so I'm going to show you 16 books out of the quarter bin from Ancient Comics. And this is one of them. This is the second printing of Identity Crisis #1. It is sort of this like reverse negative variant or black, like black cover variant. Um, yeah, it came out of the dollar bin, but it's still pretty nice. You know, uh, I'd say it's high grade, like a 9.0. Fantastic pickup there. And give me a moment here. And then we picked up this out of the quarter bin. And this one I'm just going to bring over to you for you to just do a quick press. I think with the press, this is like, you know, easily a $5 book. So, um, thing #1, that's a really key issue. This is like for Fantastic Four fans, this thing series uh was pretty ongoing. I mean, it went a good, I want to say at least 50 issues, right, guys?
I'm looking it up right
Anyway,
now.
yeah, this is like a $15 book in high grade. We have one in very good grade. That sounds good. Very good grade, right? um, let's see here. What else we got? We got this cool Mike Mignola cover of the Nightfall Azrael Batman. That's pretty cool. It's a newsstand, and I think there's something key about this too. If correct me if I'm wrong, Jens. Right? This was a key
What?
book.
What? Let me look it up again. What number is it? Legend of Dark Knight.
It's part of the Knight's End, Part 4, Knight's End. Do you have the Knight's End category up?
No, I was just gonna Dark Knight.
Okay, it's Batman Legends of the Dark Knight #62.
Okay.
That's the title. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, and then it's 62. I remember when you
62.
scanned this, it was a key book, which is why, or no, I just liked it because of the art. I don't think we scanned
Yeah,
it.
it's not it's no, it's not a key, but it's just part of the Knights End. It's number
Okay,
4. Yeah.
yeah, don't mind that. That's a good pickup. We got this. Speaking of Alex Ross, man, we got this badass Shazam versus Black Adam and Marvel family here. Marvel Family's taking Shazam out. What's going on here? Looks like they're teaming up with Black Adam. That's not a good. That's not good. When that happens, that's not good. Then we got the Changeling here. This is part 3 of the where they introduce the members of the Teen Titans, new Teen Titans, and we get the Changeling, who's really what name does he adopt in this one? Guys, remind me what it is. He adopts a new takes on a new name, Animal Boy or something like that. I forget. I think it's Animal Boy. But anyway, we picked up that one. That's a key book. We also picked up this Teen Titans Wolfman and Byrne. What's going on here? John Byrne doing. We're teaming up with Marv Wolfman to give you some Nightwing and Starfire action.
It was
Cyborg,
it was
yeah.
Beast Boy. Sorry. I
Beast
just
Boy,
I
yeah, that's
yeah,
the
I was
guy.
just
That's his name,
finished
Beast
typing.
Boy. Beast Boy, that's right. Night Animal Boy. Beast Boy. So we got that all that going right there. Um, yeah, I mean, I picked up a bunch of good covers, man. I'm sorry, guilty. I just picked up some cover buys here. We've got Brian Bolin, Vamps, 6 of 6. That is some gruesome stuff right there. The child doesn't seem to be phased though. We've also got Michael Turner goodness. Look at that. There's just a bunch of cool like independent uh, books that they're promoting in this one. It's pretty cool. Primer, Aspen Comics. 25-cent book there. We got this one. This is a Wizard exclusive
Aaron,
sketchbook. Hey, Warren, what's up? It's a sketchbook of J. Scott Campbell. Uh, um what's his name?
Madureira,
Madureira, yeah.
and Ramos.
And Ramos, yeah. Joe Madureira. It's Joe Madureira and Joe Ramos, if I'm not mistaken, as well. But man, so let me tell you what happened here, okay? Um, I think when Todd McFarlane came onto the scene and he drew his style, he created he influenced artists. And these 3 artists are probably like direct descendants of that McFarlane style, but they can do like sexy. McFarlane's not good at doing sexy, but these guys are. I mean, look at that right there. So um, that is also a key book, if I'm not mistaken. This
Yeah,
one
it is.
is a cover buy, and it's a little embarrassing, but the more and more I look at this, the more and more I love this book. This is so the AH is cut off there. You can see Adam Hughes, right? His signature, but it's cut off. So I don't know if this got like I don't know if it's standard size. Maybe it got like it could have gotten cut. I guess no, it seems to be the standard size. But anyway, it's an Adam Hughes cover of Dare Dame. And it is so suggestive. It's one of those weird pervert covers that I'm you know what I mean? Like why did I pick this up? It's it's like Adam Hughes camel toe cover basically.
Yeah.
Um anyway, 25 cents, come on.
If
It's
you didn't, I
25
would have.
cent camel toe, all right? It's 25-cent camel toe basically. Um we also picked up this incredible inside image. this is just cool stuff for me. I pick up everything cool that's Jim Lee. You know me, right? Just I'm just Jim Lee obsessed. And especially when it comes to the Wildcat stuff, like any obscure Wildcats thing, like a toy brochure or something, like it has Jim Lee Wildcats art on it. I'm picking it up. Well, out of the quarter bins comes Inside Image issue number 17, and I've never seen this Jim Lee cover art before. I think it was exclusively done for this book. And yeah, 94. This came out in 94. So look at that. Giving you a good team shot right there. Beautiful. 94 exclusive cover for Inside Image. That is some cool stuff. We're not done. No, we're not done. Did you think we were done? No, we're still in the quarter bins here. These are all quarter bin books. We picked up a free comic book day of the All Star. So now I have the regular, the free, um, which is just kind of cool. There's a free comic book day variant of that. So um, we picked that up. Yeah, a lot of these I've got to. I kind of want to keep them all. I kind of want to keep them all, but I got to sell them. It's hard to sell things you've just picked up. You kind of want to enjoy it at least. Um, but anyway, we'll figure it out. We've got Superman, the Man of Steel annual. This is Elseworlds. Just a cool Mignola take. I don't like the way he did Superman in this sort of like, I guess, invincible costume that he's got with the cape going on. Um, I just don't like that. So that's my only beef with that cover. But it's a quarter, so whatever. Um, this was uh, it just felt like an unmyeong. I've talked to you about unmyeong, right? The
Yeah.
destiny, like when you're out and about, and it's just the summer of Supergirl and the energy and all this stuff. Like it comes together. 25-cent newsstand copy of Supergirl 1 here. It's low grade. It's probably like a VG copy. But the back cover here, we get some Helen Slater action. What? Woo, what am I looking at here? Uh,
I, I was about to say that's one of those where you put your clear backing boards in because the back
exactly.
cover needs to be seen on that one.
Exactly. We may just do that. This is a rough, it's got like corner creasing. This will probably be coming your way to straighten because it's got a spine curl there.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, it needs some, TLC there. But yeah, let's get Helen looking spiffy. What do you say? Again,
No problem with that.
25-cent bin right there. Another. This is I've fallen down this Superboy well now because this uh, early run of Superboy, New Adventures of Superboy, uh, is I believe written and no, maybe not written, but it's the art is by Kurt Schaffenberger, and I just need to have at least the first issue of this one and maybe the first 5 issues or maybe first 10 issues. This is issue number 11 out of the quarter bin book newsstand is a super baby bonus there. Oh, fantastic Schaffenberger Superboy right there. Look at that. Look how brilliant that cover is. Oh, all right, master. That's a meister right there. And then we've got this one. I want to open this one up. Okay, so give me just a second here. This is a really cool book, and I'm debating whether I should keep it or sell it. I'm leaning toward keeping it because what this is not a book you're going to run across every day. This is actually like a toy distribution like catalog, and this toy catalog paid Joe Kubert to basically do all the catalog art. So what Kubert does here, it's incredible. Uh, Joe Kubert is able to just draw the toys. Like he'll just, well, no, maybe these were provided by the company, but anyway, his art is riddled throughout this little toy catalog. And what one cool thing is, we talk about the first crossover, but this may precede the DC, Superman Spider Man crossover, because in this catalog, Superman and the Marvel characters are right there together, just in ads and toys and like little comic book thingies as well. Like look at this. Like, you got Superman in the corner there. They're promoting like a crossover like ads. It's crazy. And so I think this, I don't know what year this is. We got to check what year this is, but I'm pretty sure this precedes the Marvel, the official Marvel DC crossover, where the two companies officially do it. This is an unofficial DC Marvel crossover, and it's even here on the cover. Look, you've got Spider Man, you've got Superman, Wonder Woman down here, you got Batman up here, you got Hulk. I mean, it's just like this Marvel DC goodness, and it's Joe Kubert art. Joe Kubert created this guy here who's just showing you around the catalog, just like order this, kids, because you want this in your room.
It
It's
says
like
it's from 1979.
seven. Oh, so it's a right around that. It's a right around the same time. No, I think the other book is earlier. So look at that. Hulk up. That is just instant goodness. So anyway, it's this really cool uh, toy catalog illustrated by Joe Kubert. I mean, just that statement alone makes it really cool. Illustrated by Joe Kubert.
It seems to be like a whole series of things. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Let's go back to you. Let me make you big again here.
Well, from you have one more from Ancient, no?
Well, no, no, we're gonna go into. Oh yeah, yeah, I do have one more from Ancient. All right, one more from Ancient. It's the book of the Ancient Hall. So all of those were 25 cents that I've shown thus far, and again, 16 books, so I spent $4. This one I found today, and it was actually a really good price, given the condition and all. It does need some work. I'm looking at it now, and I see the potential. Right now, it's not living up to its potential. So I'm just gonna add this to the stage again, and show you guys what I picked up today. So today, over at Ancient Comics, Jeff's, I got this out of the Action Comics bin, and it was priced there at $6. Um, Look at that, amazing Nick
I
Cardy
love
art.
the, I love those older covers with the yellow and then like
Yeah,
the cape and all that really pops.
right. Just classic looking. But anyway, we got this for $6. I'm going to put it currently at um like a fine minus, and I think we could get this up to a fine plus in without too much difficulty.
Yeah,
It just,
there
you
weren't
see
any
right there,
stains or
yeah.
anything.
There's some stains there. Um you see the dullness there. It needs a press, right?
Hmm.
It needs a clean. You can see sort of the dirt there. Um, but and the spine has some, a few issues here, but nothing crazy, right? It's a really nice uh book. So with some TLC, man, that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick right there. How good that's gonna look. The color is really very colorful. I mean, I don't know if you can tell how vibrant that is. It's a very vibrant book. Um, so it just needs that finishing touch there. So that'll be a nice one. All right, now let's go to your. You want to save Jason's for last?
Uh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's save Jason's for last.
Actually, let me just grab because I only have two books. So our All American was our second trip, but we're gonna talk about that last because that's where I kind of picked up my better pickups, and where Otaku really got his pickups. And I think at the last one you didn't get anything, right?
No, the last one I
Book
got a
wise,
free book and top loader.
that is correct.
Yeah,
Okay, so at the last stop, I got a blind bag for my friend, so I'm not showing that right now. Um, Unless he didn't want it, then I'll open it and keep it. But I love the Absolute Universe, and I picked up Absolute Wonder Woman 22 the other day, and I was looking for this variant cover because I think it looks absolutely stunning.
yeah.
And yeah, I
Wow, wow.
really wanted this one. They made it a key as well. Sometimes when the cover
Is
is
that
popular,
cover
they make it
A?
a key. No, no, it's a variant cover. But
Who's the
sometimes when
variant
the
cover
cover is
by?
popular, they make it a key just because of the variant.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, and it's even hard. This is like an all black spine because there was what's his Dobson what's the artist that you also like so much that does the Wonder Woman, Terry Dobson, right? There's another one for Absolute Wonder Woman. I think it was 17 or 18 that I wanted to pick up, and twice that I found it so far, it had spine ticks, and I left it behind. It had it at both stores. So this one I was glad to find like day one that it hadn't been messed up yet. So love that cover. And then
nice.
the other one we were talking about it, the Green Lantern, and they had five or six of this one. I think it's the first Kyle Rayner.
Nice.
Um, and I was basically picking the best one because this one is pretty mint looking. So
Yeah.
I'll probably submit this one as well. So this is a really nice copy.
Was he doing
Yeah.
half off again?
No, he was.
No.
I'm not on this one. So this one is cover price since it's brand new was $6, and I paid $6 for this. But I think the value because of like the interest in the Lantern series and this being a one of the keys because of Kyle Rayner had risen to $15. But I've been looking for one in a nice gradable one. There is one copy of this in a DC universe that's a lot more valuable,
Wow.
but yeah, no, I'm happy with this copy. Yeah, and that's pretty much it from Belkirk. Oh, sorry
Yeah.
for drew a blank.
From Bill.
Yeah,
Not
and
not much
nice
up.
thing was,
Yeah.
yeah, when we walked in, actually, nice thing is so since we already mentioned we're gonna be we have a vendor table at FenCon, and the owners of Belkirk actually are the ones that are running the convention. And
Yeah.
as we walked in, she was there and she recognized us. Um,
She's watching our channel. She
I think,
remember? Yeah. She's like otaku and collector brain. Like or again, she calls you by name actually.
yeah, because
Um.
I had filled out the the payment slip, but I
Mhm.
think she got our names because I made
Video.
a
Yeah.
logo that and we're gonna have to check the website.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we get
yeah,
added to the vendor lineup, which would be kind of
yeah.
cool. So yeah.
That would be cool. All right. Um, yeah. So our we have our you kind of modified our thumbnail to like more branded kind of comic book branding type. Um, like you had
Yeah.
like a thunder separate. Yeah, like that. You had the thunder thing.
So that's what I sent her. I was kind of I wanted to make sure that we pay right away, so I just kind of put this together, but I came out really nice, and
Nice.
so I figured we use that as our vendor logo.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what's weird about the Belkirk today? Um, again, I'm just like I just see these things and they pop up, and we're gonna get into obviously our Jason's at the very end, but Belkirk, I didn't pick. I was digging. You know, you saw me. I
Hmm.
wasn't lollygagging. I went through a lot of stuff there because he had refreshed the 50% off bins,
Yeah,
and so essentially, I dug and dug and had some books up. I was like, no, you know, I spent a lot previously. I didn't really have much money left, so I just forced myself. I was thinking about getting like a short box, but it was like $10. I was like, I'm not paying $10 for a short box. But I just got a top loader. I just kind of came up sadly to the counter with where's the top loader now? I lost it. Oh, here it is. I got a magazine size top loader and I put it there and I just paid Jens $2 for it because he was just gonna pay for it all. And so as we were waiting, the old man was kind of taking a long time to like work with his grandson to like figure out the total and all that. Right? It took him like several
yeah.
minutes to
He was
add up
teaching
all
his
the
grandson the cash
yeah.
the cash register, which was really cute actually.
It was cute. Yeah, it was very heartwarming. Um, but yeah, you know, they were working on that, and I kind of looked. I was waiting, and I got bored, and I looked in this sort of like box with where they hadn't priced anything yet, and I saw this book in there raw. It was just sitting in there raw, and I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna. It's a so ignore this sticker. I put in it was in there raw. This is a new bag and board, but it was sitting in there, and it's a free comic book, right? So he probably had this left over from the 90s, or maybe this was part of a pickup from another shop. But it's like a free comic book day giveaway. Um, not in the 90s. Sorry, this was probably in the early 2000s, maybe then
It's 2004. Yeah.
2004. Okay. But yeah, and I bring it up to the counter, and he's just like, "It's free." I thought first he said $3, so I was like, "All
I
right."
understood. I understood the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, "No, no, free." And then so, "Oh, okay, thank you." And so I got this for free. And yeah, it's a nice copy of this sorry, it's like there was a first appearance of somebody apparently. But it's
There's some
got
kind
a
of some kind of
yeah.
villain for Invincible. Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got this cool like image universe uh you know, characters here. You got Dragon, a Witchblade, Spawn, and Invincible. So that I thought was like
Yeah.
pretty cool for a free book, right? It's a free book, which I don't want to sell this one. I really don't want to sell that one. That's too cool of a book.
Yeah.
All right,
Heroes Con 2027. I mean, that would be quite the undertaking to drive over there or something. So, um, not as a vendor, but I definitely want to attend Heroes Con one of these days. I've seen some
one of these
videos,
days.
it
Yeah.
looks quite amazing. I think it like San Diego Comic Con. seems interesting because there would be a lot of artists and of like they showing a lot of stuff and so on. But I think when it comes to just straight up looking for comic books, I think Heroes Con is the place to be.
Yeah, Heroes Con. It's not one of those like. I mean, I'm sure there are going to be cosplayers there. You know, you can't avoid cosplayers, but they're comic book people too. So they're just, you're not getting
Yeah,
these just like, you know, what's the word? Siloed, engagements. They are like there to buy books as well. They're just wearing weird stuff, you know.
yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, they also have a lot of artists and like actors and stuff like that to sign stuff, but there's still a lot of comic book vendors.
Yeah, true. All right. So yeah, why
Yeah,
don't
I
you
mean,
lead us?
compare what you
Yeah,
got for All American. My pickups are rather sad, um, but
they're not
yeah, I
sad. You
was
actually got a good pickup there.
yeah. Um, I found two other signed books that I put back. One I'm kind of regretting right now, but it's also not a big deal. So first one is one that was marked at $20. So this is Final Boss, and it's
Nice,
signed by Tyler Kirkham.
nice.
This was a MegaCon exclusive. I think it's a trade paperback, and that's the only reason why I'm not sure if I'll be keeping this. But you can see it's a homage to Secret Wars #8, um,
Dude, keep that
and
book. Keep it.
yeah, yeah, I'm like back and forth on it, but it's signed. It has the COA,
That's
and
that's dope.
it's in
Yeah.
perfect condition. So
It's an
yeah,
homage to Mike Zeck too. It's an Zeck Spider-Man Secret Wars, yeah,
Secret Wars
8
8, yeah.
cover. Yeah.
Yeah, it says on the bottom actually after Mike Zack. So he actually
Yeah.
after Mike Zack and John Beatty. So he actually gives them props on there. So
Yeah.
yeah, this was kind of cool. Final Boss is kind of hot right now. So um, and I do like Tyler Kirkham's art. So there was another one. That's the one where it's kind of like maybe regretting it, but it was a little bit priced too high in my opinion. It was a Moon Knight cover with his signature. And he had three of those, but it was
Mm,
priced at $40. I know he gives
mm,
deals, but it was already. I think we were starting a little bit too high on that
mhm.
one because the book itself is like a $4 book.
Mhm.
And so the last, I only picked up two things. So and the last thing was like a book I've been looking for, and it's like the pickup of the day for me is All New Wolverine #2.
Nice.
That was and I this was
It's the
this was priced.
first Gabby as Wolverine, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So these and I paid a total of $30. Um, yeah, they were both priced already very nicely. I threw them an offer. I had another book in there at first, and I might have lowballed him a little bit, but I also the third book was also a signed book, but it what bothered me about it was it had a lot of spine takes, and even though when it comes to sign books I'm not quite as picky if they're 9.8 or if they don't become a 9.8, but it wasn't a very valuable book at first. Like on its own it's like a $3 to $4 book, and then it had like 6 or 7 spine takes, so I figured um if I want something with a signature I pick something better, and
Yeah.
so I put them
Yeah.
on back, and I asked him if he would do 30 on those. He obliged, and yeah, that's pretty much my pickups. But now comes the big haul from Super Otaku.
Well, first off, the book of this hall is um the book I have that the book of this hall is because of Jens. Jens actually found the book, and then he graciously asked me if I wanted it. of course I'm gonna say yes. I was just like, of course, yes. Um, but he could have just you could have just said you wanted it, and I would have been fine with that, right? So, um, but yeah, it's a great find, and I just want to thank you for now that it's in my collection. It's all because of you, buddy.
No
Um,
problem.
yeah. So let's show it off here. Where is it? All right. Oh, it's got to be all the way down here. All right, give me just a second here. Yeah. Okay. Um, we'll start here. All right. So we get to Jason's, and uh, he's got this sort of outside tent set up, and he's kind of put toys there, and then he's put a bunch of short boxes. Uh, a lot of them like 50% off books on the trade paperbacks and stuff, and some of the back issues. Some of them were just priced. Some of them had not been priced, and it's weird because like you wouldn't put stuff you hadn't priced out. But so I was talking to the one of the other ladies who work there, and I said, "Hey, do you are these books 50% off the cover?" And she's like, "Whatever it says." And I'm like, "It says 50%." She's like, "Then that's what it is." And I'm like, "Okay." Then I come to find out, no, no, that's not the case. Those books had not been priced yet. So you just got to bring them to the counter. Jason's going to price them, and then you get to kind of haggle and negotiate. And I did a lot of kind of haggling today with Jason, and he would not budge. Yeah, he stayed firm. So I had to kind of put some books back, which I expected to do. I really was focused on one pickup, and I kind of strategically worked conversation into kind of like, you know, uh, I, I don't want to say like distract, but distract, right? Because like first off, I don't think he values Star Wars books. Like he doesn't know the Star Wars keys or everything. So when he sees a Star Wars book, he's assuming that it's like not going to be worth anything at the end of the day, right? But that's not the case. So we'll get into okay, let's get into this now. Um,
Sorry, I was just panning my camera because Ron was asking about my dog, and I couldn't change the
Teddy
camera.
just,
Yeah, he's when I have to close the door here, it gets really hot in the room, so he's kind of panting away. So yeah, but
all
Ron,
right.
he's still
So
alive. Yeah.
these these books here, these first five books here, sorry, these first five books here. Um, Wait, they're not five. What's going on here? Oh yeah, one of them is okay. That's why. Okay, so let me kind of shift this one. Let's present it like this. Okay, so let me show you kind of this stack here was out of the half off bins. Okay, so Jason knew these were out of the half off bins, but there was a big book in there, and it had a $3. And what was cool was it had a $3 price tag. That was the cool part about it. It's like someone had gone to the trouble of pricing it at $3, maybe when this first book first came out or whatever. I don't know, but that was one of the other big pickups of this haul, which we'll show off. Okay, but anyway, I tucked it away in this pile of basically half off cover books. You know what I mean? These are cover price books. I'm getting for maybe like $2 a pop. So basically I went up there like can you just do 10 on these? These are $2 books, right? And then we kind of negotiated the bigger price stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at, and it got we got kind of into the negotiation, which was good, but he wouldn't budge, and so I couldn't pick up these Silver Age books that I was hoping to get, and that was the main frustration for me. It's like he could have hooked me up, but he just didn't want to hook me up. You know what I mean? He held firm, and I get it. Uh, But anyway, I ended up putting all the Silver Age books back and just spending $40. Just spending $40. I could have spent 50 had he added those Silver Age books, but he wasn't going to give me three uh, VG plus fine minus copies of. Actually, those are fine. Those are fine plus copies. I'd say those are fine plus copies. All three of those.
They looked
They
really
looked
good.
really
Yeah, I
clean.
mean,
Yeah, they looked really clean. So he was giving me a deal. He wanted 60 for those, with the three books. I said I could do 50. He wouldn't meet me at 50, so I just put the Silver Age books back and got just this here. And so we're going to go over what this is. All right. So again, kind of like a $2 book in terms of what we paid, and it's this variant of um, Batman Superman 8. Beautiful Michael Turner sketch. And this is Michael Turner Kara. So, like, basically naked under this Kryptonian blanket. And so, yeah, it's dope. It's dope. That's what that is. $2 for that one. $2 for this one, and this one is just cool because it's like this Pinhead. It's Marvel Epic Comics Pinhead #1. Clive Barker wrote this comic book, right? Or no, maybe just yeah. I'm sure he's it's based off his writing here. Um, but yeah, cool. This Marvel book. This is a pretty clean copy here. I'm thinking I could get $10 from somebody, right? Get $10 from somebody for this, right? Easy. We will
yeah,
be selling this one. All right. Next, we picked up this cool Jim Lee, Superboy, and Crypto. Hello, yes, yes, please. Really awesome 2010 cover.
nice.
Um, yeah, that was a nice pickup right there. $2. This was also there. He gave me this for $2, which is pretty cool of Jason. I got to give him props for that. It's a Joe Quesada signed at the publishing date of this. When this came out, is basically signed the same year this came out. Um, and it's this cool kind of one shot of the Sword of Azrael. Um, or no, it's a collected. Maybe it's a collected trade paperback or something. Anyway, it's cool, and it's signed by Casada. So awesome pickup there. Again, $2. Yeah, you're thinking, oh, whoops. Well, how did this get here? So this was the one sitting there in the $2 bin, or no, in the what? Again, everything's a
Fifty
half off
percent.
cover.
Yeah,
Yeah, half 50%. So it was again. This one had a. Did this one have this price for $3? Yeah, this one had the
yeah,
price
yeah,
for
yeah.
$3, and it was distracting because you'd look at the price, you wouldn't look down here, right? So I initially, again, I put a bunch of books like this. So when you're counting through, you just see like, oh, okay, $3 here, like a $3 sticker here, and you're kind of just looking like this, right? So very conducive. But you know what? He saw this. He even saw the signature there, but he didn't think it was a real signature. I don't think. He just kind of like, again, it was a nothing burger. This was a nothing burger book to him. Um, he just thought Star Wars book. It's not worth anything if it's not the original Star Wars, right? And boy, did we get lucky. So this is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace 3 of 4. This is the first appearance of Mace Windu. This is the first cover appearance of Darth Maul, and it's this really nice painted cover here by an artist named Hugh Fleming. Um, Incredible artwork there, and it's signed by the writer Gilroy. So it's a signed book of a really key, first mall cover, first Mace Windu. So yes, that is a huge flex right there. Um, we also picked up this for $15. Picked up this for $15. Um, Wait, what do we? Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was like 15. Okay,
Is
because
that is that one of the ones that there was a Mark Jewelers?
um no, this one.
The l- the lantern, yeah.
No, no. This was
Okay.
out of the lanterns box. So this one apparently has a water stain, and it's very minor. Jens and I looked at the book, very minor water stain, but it was priced at $15. So we actually got both of these for $30. Okay, and what this one is the Jim Lee signed copy here, the Book of the Hall. But again, we got these two books here for essentially $30. And so, there's you could divvy that either way. Like this was a $20, this was $10. And so at $10, this in this grade, this is a really because you $10 is like the low grade price for this Silver Age or sorry Bronze Age book, but it's a Neil Adams, absolutely fantastic Neil Adams cover. Let me show you like sometimes when you flip it at like that, it like adds a different perspective to it. Um, but look how cool that Neil Adams cover is. Um,
Really nice.
Probably, I mean, I would argue this is one of the best in his short run on Green Arrow. This is just fantastic. But anyway, yeah, we got this for $10, and then yes, Jason had a book there. It was priced at $25,
Yeah.
but we picked it up for 20. I guess you could look at it that way. So he gave us a discount there on that. Picked it up for 20. Fantastic. Oh
Yeah.
my
And
god.
so, and I didn't say it earlier. So the other book that I put back was also a Jim Lee signed book. It was Uncanny X-Men 286, I believe. Um, but yeah, the book was kind of rough, and it was also marked at $25. Um, I mean, in the big scheme of things, for Jim Lee's signature, it's fairly cheap. It was just that the book wasn't in the greatest condition, and the one that you got is in perfect condition. So
Oh, the
the
Jim Lee
Jim
one.
Lee one, yeah, that one
Yeah,
was really
it's
it's
clean. Yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
extremely
great. It's
clean.
grade
So
worthy. It's grade worthy for
absolutely, yeah.
sure.
And
For sure.
since my like when I find a signature book, I like to grade it, and the other one just it would have not come back at a good grade. So that was the main reason why I left it behind. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
basically it.
Oh man, this was. I was telling you in the car that like this just felt like the haul of the summer for me in terms of just the value and what we, because I don't pick up Jim Lee signed books every day. I don't in the wild, right? You never. That's rarely happens, especially on a book you've been meaning to get signed anyway. That's one of the books
Yeah, you
like
said
on
that.
my
Yeah, that's
yeah
great.
yeah. So um, you kind of saved me some legwork. Now I can focus on another book when Jim Lee comes to town or has a signing event or something. Um,
And
but
it
yeah,
was kind of
yeah,
like a Jim Lee day at All American because there was a customer that came in trading in a
yeah.
huge collection of graded Jim Lee books.
Let's
So
talk about this guy. Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm not going to use his real name, but let's just call him. Uh, let's call him Wu Tang. Let's call him Wu Tang. Okay.
okay,
Uh, Wu Tang had brought a bunch of his Jim Lee slabs to sell, and there was one signature book in there as well. Like it was like triple sign Jeff Loeb, Scott Williams, and Jim Lee. Um, and that one had a remark on it too, right? It was like a Batman book remark.
I didn't get to see any
Remember?
of them. I didn't get to see any
That
of
was
them,
the big book,
unfortunately.
and then he had a bunch of other Jim Lee like keys or like cool covers. But they weren't in 9/8s. They were in like 9/2s, 9/4s, 9/6s. You know, um, but nothing really consistently 9/8. But that sign book, that remark book, was a 9/8. But anyway, he brought all these like slabs. I'd say about what 15 slabs, and he was asking like 700. Uh, they kind of met. They were they took the negotiations outside. I guess they didn't want us to hear, but they went outside and negotiated. And yeah, the guy came in, cashed out, and but he's a big Jim Lee fan. He apparently goes to San Diego Comic Con and has been getting books signed by him, and and then one year or this year, just a couple weeks ago, he got the opportunity in San Diego, I think, to or somewhere in California, maybe, to have lunch with Jim Lee
Mhm.
and get books signed and like talk to like hear him. And apparently he traded a sketch. He did a sketch. He sat there doing a sketch for like an hour or so, and he traded that sketch for a Rolex watch. And I'm just like, man, yeah, like some dude just gave him a Rolex watch for an original sketch. And this guy was telling the story, and I'm just like, wow, that is just so cool. And he had all these, and he had his Jim Lee collection had all these like really cool books that were signed, that were slabbed. Um, and so yeah, he had a pretty awesome Jim Lee collection. So I would just like to like hang out with because he had this book too. He had this book, not signed, but it was in a 9/8. He had this in a 9/8 slab. That was pretty cool,
Okay.
or was it a 9/6? Anyway, it was a slab book. Um, but yeah, I mean, I had mine. I got mine signed. Look at that. I don't need a slab. I have it signed. Yes. Woof. It was good.
Yeah, that was that was the day. Oh, I had one more pickup. It's nothing crazy. After I dropped you off,
Mhm.
I stopped at the dollar store and I got some
Nice.
got
Nice.
some stickers to price them out. Um, yeah. So basically, one $3, $1, $3, $5, and
Yeah.
then these are white ones to just put additional info, and then for anything over $5, that price them out
Okay. Sounds good.
as they
Sounds like
are.
you have a plan. Um,
Yeah.
well, are you gonna sell most of the books you picked up today? Then sounds like,
I would say the majority. Yeah.
yeah. Me too. I mean, I got to go through and see price it and see what uh works. But some of this stuff is staying with me. A lot of this stuff is staying with me. Because I think a lot of the Superman stuff, no one really wants to buy Superman. So if I don't want to give it up for like $1, I'll just keep it. Why would I sell it to you for $1 when I can just keep it? Um, and the other stuff will price out and try to sell.
Well, I hope there's people buying Superman stuff that they want the DC universe, because
That's what
now I
I'm
have,
hoping too. I'm hoping some people come out and they want to buy Superman. Then I got to have some Superman for them, right?
yeah,
Uh,
because now I have six of these. So
nice.
with the DC universe Superman, and at various cost. So
Well, you have that one book. Are we going to trade the Superman,
oh
Absolute Superman variant? What do you value that as?
um
It's like a $10 book, right?
it's 40.
It's 40.
It's 40.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like it's
It
on eBay and stuff, like on listings.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Um yeah, I mean, if we're doing a trade, like I would come down a little bit under 40 just because it has a spine tick, which I picked it up at, right? Um, I was glad to find it at all because it was one of those.
it's a
It was
black
one of
cover.
those. It's yeah, it's a black cover.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have it right here.
Is
A
it
second.
how big is the spine tag? Is it color brick?
It does color break, yeah. Otherwise, I would have just because I did press it once already.
Okay.
Um,
So you're wanting 40 for it.
if we do value, I mean, I could probably come down a little bit because we're doing a trade. I'm not asking you for cash. Uh,
Oh, I
let's
do like
calculate.
it. It is beautiful. All right, let me
Yeah,
take a look. I got to see the spine tag. See um
yeah.
in
I don't
like
know if it's
live. I'll see. Well, I'll just take when I
yeah,
look at it next time, I'll just determine, okay, that's something I can live with or
yeah.
yeah.
And that's why
Okay.
I'll bring it with you. Check it out. You got first dibs, and we can work out a trade. Or if not, then I'll put a price sticker on it and sell it there.
Right. Yeah, okay. That sounds like a plan. Hey, so is there anything I picked up today that you would want? Like this J. Scott
Mm.
Campbell one. This we keep running into this. You don't want this one.
No,
It's a pretty cool sketchbook.
I picked that up at. I mean, I paid double what you paid, but
Oh, you did pick it up. Okay.
I got that at the antique mall in Maple Valley.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm actually
Well,
selling that one as well. So yeah,
it's a nice one. I don't want to sell this one. We'll see. It's like it's like nostalgic. It's like 90s, it's just nostalgia for me because I collected that era.
yeah.
I
Well, I
actually
didn't.
Joe Madureira is one of my favorite artists. Um, when I was
I mean,
collecting.
I like J. Scott Campbell. Since I didn't collect, I guess that nostalgia kind of flights right past me.
Mhm.
I did
Mhm.
find it cool when I picked it up, but then when I was going through for the sale, I was going through. I was like, why do I want this?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Ron, sorry, no, my doggo stays here. Won't be trading him. Um,
Hey,
I mean, he,
should I keep this or sell it?
uh, I would keep it.
Right? Is it a key book though? I'm just wondering if Dare Dame is like on everybody's radar. I feel like it should be. You know what I mean?
Let me look it up
Spoof
here.
Comics. It was produced by Spoof Comics. Yeah, this has got to be super rare.
It's
Dare
not
Dame.
popping up. Uh,
Yeah.
is it Dare? Just like Daredevil, right? Dare
Yeah,
Dame.
there's no space. Dare Dame. DAE. Dame.
It's not unless I'm spelling it wrong. It's not popping up in Key Collector.
Yeah,
Let's see
not.
what.
I don't think it's wrong. I think it's just not there. It's not popping up on my other app either. Spoof. It's like it's really rare. It looks like an
Okay,
indie
so
comic. You know what I mean?
yeah, so okay, so it's like 20 plus on eBay.
Really?
Uh, yeah, yeah. Let me see sold listings for it. Last one sold 10 days ago for $20. Yeah, $20.39.
Nice.
So
What grade?
yeah,
High grade? This is high grade.
that one was marked as very fine. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
this.
there is one. There's 15.95 plus $6 shipping. That was also this month.
I think this is
That
a
one had a lot
keeper.
of that one looks a lot worse though because it has an
Yeah,
obvious crinkle in it. So
I think this is
yeah,
a
so
keeper.
yeah, so yours is like between $20 and $30, I would say.
Yeah.
Very fine plus. There's one for $24 plus $5 shipping.
Mhm.
Near mint minus $20 plus $17 shipping, so that puts you at almost $37. Um,
Mm.
yeah, so that was definitely a good find.
For 25 cents.
Yeah,
Oh man. I just like the cover art, and now it ends up being this rare Adam Hughes
yeah.
Dare
We just
Dame.
let we just let our inner pervert out, and we find the best comic
It's
books.
profitable. It's profitable for us.
Yeah, Ron would adopt us. That sounds like a good deal, Ron. We would get through your comic books, though. We would be scrimmaging through all of those boxes and boxes. You
Come
might not
on,
like
Ron.
that.
You want to donate books to us, right? Because we need help. Ugh. All right, give me just a second here. I'm gonna dump this in the $3 bin. It's like I'm getting ready for a show.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how that goes. I'm excited. I mean, we have uh, we have one more weekend uh, um, to burn some money. It's just
Mhm.
kind of like we teetering the line of like what makes sense, like because we don't know what to expect. It will be our first time selling,
Mhm.
so we're teetering the line of like if we pick this up, are we actually going to be able to sell it, or are people going to be like, I find those in dollar bins all the times, and you can keep it, but
Yeah.
we'll find out. It's going to. I'm hoping it to be actually, and I don't think we mentioned that today. We had a lot of fun with Jason at All American today. He's a fun guy to be around with, and we're
Yeah.
joking and having fun.
Yeah.
And
Jason's great.
um, Jason is great, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for the convention as well. So like that it's not just like this just transaction. I mean, if that's what people want, sure. Like, we talked about this, not to bother people and just chat them up when they just want to look and be left alone. That's obviously fine, but I'm also looking forward to maybe have some fun interactions with some people, um, and maybe some other vendors as well. So yeah, and then we'll see if we actually get to sell something. I mean, I'm hopeful, but you know, we'll see what happens.
Mhm. Yeah, for
But for
sure.
sure, I'm hoping actually I'll actually put some more video out for that day, because today was just that's just embarrassing how little I filmed of today trying
Oh
to put a
yeah.
video together.
We didn't film much. Yeah,
We didn't film much.
we didn't film much. We were just focused. We are laser focused on like pickups and stuff. So it's good. All right. Well, what's the plan for tomorrow? I'm just gonna probably not gonna do much tomorrow. I gotta do errands and stuff. What about you?
Yeah, I needed to pick up at least one short box. I'm thinking of picking up two short boxes. I have separators, so my plan is to pick those up tomorrow and actually start pricing out some of the comics. Hey, Tyler.
What's up, Tyler?
Yeah, start pricing out some of the comics and start lining them up in the short box and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And yeah, then maybe start. Of mine, I don't think there's too many that I actually want to press. I'm gonna look through it again. So yeah, if you have a lot that you want to get that you need pressing for,
Well,
we
yeah. I
might
mean,
have to meet up during the week.
yeah. I mean, focus on your stuff first. Okay. Get what you need to get pressed for what you need to sell. I'm just gonna, you know, um, I'm just gonna give you a few books, for for my end of the show. But I have to take a look. I mean, I might not even need a press. You know what I mean? Like everything, pretty much what I have is sell, sell worthy without having to do additional stuff. I didn't pick up too much like older stuff, right? So it's like most of the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing that
The
I'm gonna
thing
need.
is the thing, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like if it looks if it presents mid grade, at least I could sell it like for $5. Like so. Hopefully, I mean I could sell it for $5 in what it looks like right now, but let's just
That's
give
fine.
it a yeah,
Uh,
just get it a quick press. It should be fine.
yeah, yeah. Put the stuff aside. So I mean, we have we'll meet Saturday again. We'll have one more week, so figure that
Yeah,
I can do
are you
one of
gonna
the, maybe
are you
maybe
gonna buy
yeah.
books tomorrow?
Oh, at where I'm going, I mean, they have mostly newer stuff, so I don't think so. I mean,
Okay.
I sometimes check what they have. I mean, they have dollar bins, but it's newer stuff that they have too much of and that they just want to get rid of. And
Mhm.
I don't
Mhm.
think that I want to. Yeah, I don't want to deal with those.
Okay. Yeah.
And sometimes they have a box with variants and ash cans that I like to look into. Yeah, so my thing was just getting the boxes. Marcel wanted to see if I can still find terminal number one blind bags, and I think that's the only place where they might still have some, but I honestly I'm doubtful because it seems like to be a hot seller for whatever reason. Um, Yeah. But Valkirk, she said if they have some more at the vendor, she order some more in and save some for me for the convention. Just push comes to shove.
Yeah, for those of you joining us just now, maybe you've been keeping up with what's going on, but maybe you're hearing this for the first time, and specifically, we're going to mention this for Tyler. But Jens and I got the table, got the last table, ironically, because we're talking with the organizers today. And apparently, yeah, we lucked out. Somebody had dropped out, and they had one space left, and we inquired, and boom, it became ours. And because we have this really good relationship, I think, with uh, the shop there, um, I think we'll be in every time. If we just make sure we're communicating and like, yeah, put us down for the next event, right?
Yeah.
This should be a quarterly. This could be a quarterly, nice little side hustle for us. That again, what excited me about this whole prospect was it could fuel our addiction for comic books. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Bankroll itself. Um,
And I and I
that's my
will
hope.
have, yeah, yeah, same here. Like, I mean, we have the ability to, when we pick up stuff that we want to flip, and it's not to, like, I mean, we're not going to get rich off of this, and that's not the idea. It's just basically just turn the money into better books. And I always going to have some, because I'll be picking up books that I want to grade. I'm going to do some 9A pre-screening, and there will be rejects, and there will be some that I'll send in again, and there will be some where I say, like, you know what, I'll just going to try to recover some money.
Mhm.
And there will
Mhm.
be, maybe going forward, I'll have more slabs to sell than I have raw books. But there's always something, um, yeah, someone has to go for the hunting, and hobby to continue. We can't just keep dropping money into it, um and keep everything. I don't think that's sustainable. At least, I mean, we're not buying like the super expensive books, but for me, it's two things always that are an issue. It's money, and the other thing is space. So, especially with slabs, it just like, if you see behind me, that's already, like, I mean, that's only 24 slabs, and it takes up, most of the wall. And yeah, so it goes quickly. Space is always an issue.
Yeah, we're talking to Wu Tang earlier, and it's Wu Tang is cool, but Wu Tang uh, spends a lot more money on the hobby than we do. Um, but he enjoys the hobby a different way. Kind of, he really does go after the high end. Like he'll go to the signings, get big books signed, send them to CGC, and that they'll come back high graded copies, right? Um, and that's a lot of money to be going to San Diego Comic Con, paying the artist fees, requesting sketches. Apparently, he got Philip Tan to do a sketch for his boss, and I mean that kind of stuff is like hardcore collecting. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um, and it's efficient because you're just paying the money and getting the books and getting the value. I and so that kind of like I don't collect that way, but I was kind of just like, man, like it would be nice to do collect the way you do. It would be really um great to like spend so much that you get a chance to eat lunch with Jim Lee. This kid spent so much. We got to just give him an afternoon with Jim Lee. Oh, what? Yes,
yeah,
please. I would enjoy that.
yeah.
Um,
That is pretty dope.
yeah.
I mean, I have stuff where I want to, you know, down the line, like, also get some bigger books, but I also wanted to do like a few, like, pickup slabs, crack
Mhm.
them,
Mhm.
press them, clean them, resubmit them, and do that great bump thing, that a lot of people are doing. Um, but I want to do this a little bit longer before I start. dropping money on that, because it
Yeah.
makes no sense to um, grade something and then it comes back at the same grade,
Yeah.
or worse even. Like, I mean, you really have to have a good eye for it, and that's what I'm kind of building out with it as well.
Well, the
um
thing about taking that route where you're spending big money on original art and all that, you know,
yeah,
um, it's big investment. It's you're counting on that, you know, being able to sell that um, down the road for more money. And yes, um, 9 times out of 10, if you get signed graded books like that by Jim Lee, um, the initial investment that you put in, you'll get all that back, especially if some of it's remarked or whatever. But at the same time, you got guys like us who won't pay more than $50 for a signature. It's like Jim
yeah,
Lee signatures are abundant, so you can just kind of find them in at Jason's for $20. So you know,
yeah. No, I was referring to, like, I mean, you sent me that one link of somebody that had like Omega Man 3, like in 9.6, that had like a whole case of it or something like that.
oh yeah,
When I'm talking about like cracking
that's
and
spec.
working and resubmitting, that's the kind of stuff where, if it's not something for that I want to keep for myself, that I would do something like that to sell it then at the higher grade. But it
Yeah.
has to be something that's worthwhile. Like, I have one, like, I'm thinking of like doing my Hulk 340, cracking that open, working on it, and resubmitting it. But that, for instance, it's a 9.0, and like, even if I get a 9.4, it will only be worth for me in my collection. It's not worth to say like, oh, I do this and I flip the book or something like that. Because that there's not even two grade bumps there does not bump it up enough to say that that's a worthwhile investment, right? To
Mhm.
undergo the risk.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah. Um. What? A signed Todd McFarlane sold for 25 on cheap comic collectors? No. That's a
but
that's a pickup.
just the book though, right?
No signed
Yeah,
copy.
yeah.
Oh,
But not
yeah.
graded. Yeah,
Not graded. Yeah, just the book.
yeah, yeah. I seen. I was watching it. I was watching Lunch Money, and he went to. There was a. He went to a vendor at this flea market,
Mhm.
and that vendor was like highly overpriced. But he had one of those Spider-Mans in there, and you couldn't tell, but it when you pulled it out, it was Spider-Man number one. I think it was the silver version.
Okay.
Um, and I wanted $40, which for the book alone is crazy. But when you pulled it up sideways, I could see Todd's old signature, like the T and like the one he used to do in the '90s.
Mhm.
So actually, at $40, that would have not been a bad price either. You know,
Yeah.
but I do enjoy, like, if I get something for my collection, I actually want the his full signature that he does now for like CGC or signing events now, like the full. um I don't know, just just looks better.
Hey, should I keep Pinhead number one?
Keep it.
Yeah.
Sure, if you want to keep it.
It's such a '90s thing. You know what I mean?
I like Hellraiser.
I feel like Hellraiser is didn't he come back recently? He's been resurrected many times, right? I feel like it's an
Yeah, yeah,
ongoing franchise in the movies, horror
yeah. I
horror
think
genre.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they kept on adding it on, and I think there was talks about like doing a reboot with like a more, you know,
They
a
need to
newer
reboot
one.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
they need to reboot it, and they need to make it like you know super sick. um, but
yeah,
like
yeah.
if I were to sell this, I'd have to sell it for like $10.
Nah, keep it then.
But then yeah, like why would I do that, right? It's like I'd rather just keep it.
Go out.
All right. Well, we got some decisions to be making here, so
Yeah.
I just added Pinhead. All right. Well, it was a great day today. Um,
Yes.
we got a lot of stuff still to kind of. We pretty much. I think I'm ready. You know. I don't know about you. I know you've got some stuff to do still, but
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I'm ready as well. Just need to like actually price it out, and I won't be putting grades on mine. Uh,
okay.
but yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna put the price on it, and then for other ones, like like this one here, like because I will have two. Then
that's
I'll put on
nice.
the top here newsstand.
That's
Um,
nice. Yeah.
why I'll ask more for this one than for the other. So
Yep. Yeah.
yeah, that kind of little thing, or like I'll have some absolute Batman where I'll put like first first print, second print, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we picked up a lot of books today, which we, I guess we normally do, right?
Today was a lot. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
even at the quarterbins before, like I think the most you ever getting is like maybe $1 $2 worth or something like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, we went a little deeper today.
Yeah. And
It was worth it.
it was totally worth it. And if the summer ended today and all we had left was just the selling part, you know, and let's say we bomb. We go to sell our books and Jason comes and harasses us and spooks all the customers away and you know um hopefully he's not talking trash about us, like those guys over there. Don't go over there, like I could just totally see him being like those guys just
Oh,
bought the
here,
stuff from us and like I was reselling it and I'm like, oh my god, that's not what happened. But
yeah.
um
And he said he will give us a hard time. Actually, kind of looking forward to it.
yeah, yeah, I mean some of it we will we will be reselling it.
Yeah,
But most of the stuff I picked up from him, I'm keeping. Like this, except this one, we could sell this one, the Sword of Azrael Quesada's signature book. We could sell that
yeah,
one. So yeah, but it was good. All in all, I had fun. It was fun. Uh, again, just hanging out with Jason. He's so funny, and we got to meet his wife today. Like it was because we
yeah.
always talk about his. He and I can see why he is so he's so he brags about. I can see why he brags about his wife because he brags about his wife, right? When we're in there, he brags about his wife. But I see now, like, yeah, she is wonderful, absolute sunshine. Like, yeah. So, but she dropped by and she was being all, just extra friendly and giving us that good service and all that. So, It was all good. Your thoughts?
Yeah, yeah. No, she was really nice. Had a good time there. Yeah, it was a fun day. I still don't know what was going on in the rest of town there. Why there was so much traffic and parking was a nightmare. There was some
Mhm.
kind of event going on, so
Mhm. Yeah.
one is cracking up. Um, yeah, no, all in all, it was a great day.
Yeah.
We just have to figure out one more Saturday before the show. Then the following Saturday, we need to. I think we need to rest that day because Sunday
Yeah.
is going to be a toughie, and then
Well,
because we're
I
gonna have to
could.
get.
Do you have like a futon or something I can sleep on?
I don't actually.
No. I could come out and just like play video games and crash out there, and then in the morning we just take off.
Or we might not get. We'll playing games and watch movies all night. We're not getting any sleep.
No, we'll get sleep. I mean, I'll get tired eventually. I'm old. I can sleep. You put you just turn off the lights and I'm asleep. But yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts there? We could just um it'll give us a chance to kind of like get the books in one place, like um get rest and just be a little bit more efficient, in the morning. We're not scrambling. Um Something to think about, you know.
And I think we're gonna catch some hate because I think we'll be done setting up within like minutes, while everybody else is like still schlepping the stuff
Right,
into it.
right. Yeah. And we got to wait for everybody to get set up so we can dig, like make some do some reconnaissance. But
Yeah,
his first game was Pong. That is pretty old, Ron.
Pong is a classic.
Yeah, Ron was um that's the one with like just like two paddles. It's
Yeah,
just the most it's like using walls and physics. It's actual physics, right? Like dot matrix physics, but it was physics. But yeah, it was those were those were fun times. The world was much simpler back then. Yeah.
I used to have a Pong clone for the TV when I had like all of my collection. Yeah,
You
it was a,
you
it
know
was
what
a
I
while
saw
back.
as a kid that just blew my mind as a kid? Tron. I don't know if
Okay,
you
yeah.
saw Tron as a kid. You're probably too young. You Jens, you were too young to see Tron in the theaters. What? How old were you
Not
when you
in
watched?
not in the theaters because I was born 80, and I think the movie came out 82 or
Yeah, so
84 or something like that.
I mean, you technically could have watched it, but it would have been like very,
Yeah,
very hard to understand. It might have scared you actually. You might have been like crying because it's there's some intense scenes in there for as a kid, even as a kid's movie. But yeah, I saw that in the theater and it just blew my understanding of the world. It's like what? There's a digital information like this could actually be how digital information is processed and stored and all that. It just was like this cool science fiction Disney movie.
yeah.
Very low budget. Ends up being one of Jeff Bridges' like early successes and um really
They made
cool.
they made a new version of it, and then they kind of
Oh, Jared
they
Leto
s-
and the oh my god, don't get me started
well
on that one.
where it looked really like the CGI made him younger. It looked really bad to uh, Jeff Bridges. I mean, they had to for the story's sake, but it just didn't look
Yeah.
very well.
it didn't. Yeah.
No, but I think for one of those good one of those good video game movies that everybody was talking about that I missed being living in Germany was The Wizard, and I just actually watched it a couple of years ago
Oh, like
with Fred
Michael
Savage.
Jackson.
No, 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 The Wizard with Fred Savage and who else is in there? It's basically it's about the Nintendo era. So the kids are going to a Nintendo a competition.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like where that
It's
where
super
one of the
campy, right?
where one of the kids has that power glove and there's that.
Yeah.
It's so
It's
bad.
Fred Savage is in that.
Fred Savage is the main kid on
He's
the
the main
side, and
kid
then
on that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's hilarious.
It was kind of like
Like
when I was
the
collecting
Nintendo
video
people
games.
were like, "Get us Fred Savage. We want Fred Savage to sell the Nintendo for us."
Well, it was kind of like in that they showed off Super Mario Brothers 3 for the first time. So that was like a big thing. And when I was getting into video games, everybody was talking about like, oh yeah, the Wizard. That was like when it came about Nintendo. That was like the movies for kids that age. And I did watch a lot of movies from that era, but that was always I wasn't familiar with that one, so I kind of watched it a couple of years ago.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was I was I guess a little too old for that. Nintendo though had well actually no, that probably was my generation. Was it the NES
Yeah, NES, yeah.
system? Yeah, so that was my generation. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Fred Savage and I are. I want to say he's a couple years younger than me, but not by much. It's like I grew up watching his show, so the Wonder
I
Years.
mean, I know him from the Wonder Years, yeah.
Yeah, I love the Wonder Years. It was good stuff.
Yeah. What was her name? She was hot.
Winnie, yes, she was
Winnie.
hot. I don't know the actress's name. What's the actress's name?
I'll find out.
I think it's like Winnie Cooper. No, that's a character name. Like you just know her as Winnie. Minnie, is it
Wonder
Minnie
Years.
Cooper?
Hold on, Wonder Years. Uh, Danica McKellar. Winnie
Danica
Cooper. Yeah.
McKellar, yes. Yes, Danica. Um everybody's girl next door.
What about Boy Meets World? No, that was the early 90s. Okay.
That I caught the tail end of, like, I guess I was in college when it was running or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember that either.
Topanga.
Oh, Topanga. Yeah, I know Topanga from all the social media posts about her.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, she was. Again, I think that was a little younger than my generation, so I wasn't focused on that one all that much.
Yeah.
But social media reminds me that there was a show from the. I get all these like all the show feeds. I guess that they assume like, oh, this guy would have watched, you know, uh, what was it called? The Wonder? No, the
Oh, Boy
Topanga
Meets
show.
World.
Boy Meets
Boy
World.
Meets World.
I guess they
Yeah.
would have thought this is a guy that would have watched enjoyed Boy Meets World. No, not really. Um, you missed me by a few years. All right. Well, let's get to bed, sir. We got a long day ahead of us tomorrow. I know you're going to be doing some errand stuff. I got to do some errand stuff as well. But we will. I'll probably text you or do something throughout the day. So we'll be
Sounds
in
good.
touch. All right, guys.
All right.
Everybody else, have a fantastic weekend. Ron, go enjoy. I think um, you have your family members there and everything. So yeah, go enjoy some family time. And everybody take care. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Have a good night.